Hi, Brent Abel here, WebTennis.net, and today's tip is on one of the real fundamentals of your ground strokes, either forehand or backhand, and how you come out of this ready position where you're facing the net, you don't know whether your opponent's going to give you a forehand or a backhand, and then how you react. Once you recognize, for example, you've got a forehand, how you react to that is a real fundamental of forehand that if you do it right, you can really prepare for worst case. And worst case is when your opponent plays their shot really deep back here to the baseline. And here's what I see too often is that you get a really deep ball when you recognize, for example, you're getting a forehand, is you turn and the racket goes either way back or it goes up pretty high. And this position here, or even racket back here, if that opponent's played a deep ball here to your baseline, you don't want the racket to be that far back. So what's the point that we're working on? Well, what I want you to feel is that when you turn, is that you always prepare for that worst case, and that worst case is a deep ball. When you turn, make sure that you're only about in here. I like to feel I just turn my shoulders, keep this racket almost parallel to the baseline. If it's a deep ball, well then I can just pick it up, and if it's a ball that lands out here further, well then I can go ahead and sort of shape out the swing. Another reason you don't want to have a big backswing in your reaction, for example, to forehand, you get a ball over on your right side, if you're right-handed, comes to your forehand, if your automatic response is either up high or way back, and your opponent's played you a short ball, well guess what? You're always doing this, so you can't really naturally and efficiently react to that short ball if you automatically go into a big backswing. So again, make sure that every time you turn for your forehand that you're keeping your racket at best parallel to the baseline so that you can do a couple things. Number one, on that really deep ball, you can simply step forward and pick it up. You don't need a lot of swing speed because there's so much power coming in, number one. But number two, if you turn and it's a forehand, it's short, now you're really in good balance posture to be able to move forward, play it as an approach shot, and really apply some pressure on your opponent. All right, hope this has helped. Any questions, Brent at WebTennis.net. Have a great day out there.
Hi, Brent Abel here, WebTennis.net. Hope you enjoyed that tip on really what I consider one of the more vital fundamentals of either the forehand or backhand ground strokes. If you haven't already done so, follow that URL that you see on the screen there. Pick up your copy of any one of my detailed lessons. Any questions, Brent at WebTennis.net. Have a great day out there.